see anybody.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, hello.
Anybody here?
Who's here? Did you forget about us?
I hope not.
I'm cold. I've got my lovely wrap on.
I'll turn my volume off so I can.
I'm so dang cold. I didn't even put pretty clothes on because I figured you'd never see them anyway. I just got to be warm. My back gets cold. That's what gets so cold is my back. Hi, Angie.
Oh, hi, Angie. Oh, maybe it's this one. Gotta see what my phone's doing. It's not doing what it's supposed to, and it's not telling me that I'm live or anything.
We're so glad to see you too. God, hadn't it seemed like forever?
Yeah, I'm glad to see everybody. I've been in Oregon. I've been hiding from everybody, I guess. There,
and my nose is stopped up today for some reason. Well, when it gets nice out and then the barometer drops like 20, 30 degrees, my sinuses do not like it.
Oh. I don't know why mine is saying top messages instead of all messages. I keep. Yeah, it says all. At the top it says top messages, and then it's swirling. My goodness. There we go. Well, I think there's a few people lurking. So how's everybody doing?
I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving.
I hope everybody's having good weather. I mean, I'm in Arizona, so of course we're having a heat spell.
Well, you might get cold, but you're not going to worry about 6 inches of snow like Johnny had this morning.
No, it's 77 here. It was 77 here today. So I don't have to worry about it getting cold. My husband apparently, though, is cold. He puts on the stupid heater, and I'm like, I just came from Oregon back to here. This is not cold. It's not cold. I don't know what you're thinking. Anyway, I decided to pull a bunch of giftable items, and also I've got some Christmas items today. I think that's what Randy's done as well.
God, I don't know what I've got anymore.
I'm still adding to my list, honestly, but that's okay. It's all around me, so we're good. Anyway, a little bit about the show. We're going to be doing some buy it nows and some.
Yeah, Angie, it's like that with the wind chill. It's cold. I cannot get warm.
16, Angie. Whoa. Yeah, it was like down into the 30s at my mom's, but it didn't get below that. It was like 38, I think, was the lowest at my mom's in Oregon. And it was snowing when I left. So I was trying to get out of there before it got too cold and the roads were worse.
38 would be a heat wave right now.
Yeah. So anyway, we're going to have buy it nows, and we're going to have some that are offer ups. So they're going to have starts, and when you get to the amount that you're comfortable with and you don't want to go any higher, if you would put out in the chat, I would appreciate it. Most of the starts or offer ups usually end up just, one person that maybe might be interested, but that's okay. Too, it could just go right to you. Yeah. We're going to count it down, going once, going twice, last call. Then we'll put in the sold. Once the sold is in the chat, we cannot take any offers after that. So the person that's above the chat, the sold, will be the one that wins the item. Just to be fair to everybody, You just make it that way. And we can go by dollar increments. We don't have a problem with that, to make it easier.
Yeah.
Just that way I don't have to figure out if it's 2 or if it's 5. Yeah, just dollar increments are fine. And we're happy to see everybody here. Just so glad you could join us. And if there's anything in particular you're looking for, just go ahead and put that in the chat so that if we have it, we can pull something for you possibly. We're going to have about 30 items each. We go by about 3 items at a time that we show each. And, if either one of us needs a little more time, somebody might show a couple more items, but that's fine.
Hey, Janice.
Oh
God. Yeah. That trough, that dippy trough thing is like, yeah.
Yeah, and my mom's sending me from, they had earthquakes over California, and so they had tsunami warning. And my mom's far enough inland that tsunami warning doesn't really affect her.
Apply to her.
She's still getting the warnings on her phone. So hopefully they didn't get anything.
You never know, because somebody could be traveling and maybe they're going to the coast.
Yeah.
And so they need to know.
Yeah. But I don't know. She's at home, so she's fine.
I have to hold my mug because it gets my hands warm.
Oh, we need to get you one of those warming blankets that you can just put on you and you can just wear it for the whole thing like a poncho.
Yeah. Now what's funny is my feet don't get cold. I've got thongs on.
Yeah, my feet don't get cold either.
But boy, my hands get cold. Well, see, the hands are touching the cold table, and the cold transfers from the table. But it's my back that gets so cold.
Oh, yeah. Well, so we're going to be doing the next couple of shows. We're going to have Christmas and a mix of things in there. So, and if you could go ahead and click on the notify me for my next show, that always helps a lot better for people to be able to see us. And
yes, we appreciate it.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. And if you could share us out, that would really help. Put a comment at the end. Give us thumbs up.
Bring a buddy.
Bring a buddy. Yeah, there you go. Bring a buddy. That's nice too. Anyway, we're gonna be doing the Thursdays. It's 7:00 Mountain Time, so it's 6:00 Pacific and Central, 8:00. So yeah, I just kind of stuck with the same time that it would have been.
It's the same time. I know the time change was throwing you off, but it's still the same time. It's just not out there as far as the sun goes.
Yeah. So I just kept it the same time to make it easier for my brain, I guess, too, and everybody else's. And I'm going to bring up Randy, and she can tell you what she's got going on.
Yeah, hopefully my teeth won't chatter.
Then she can sell some things.
Okay, so I've got the usual mix. I've got jewelry. I've got glass. I've got Christmas stuff. I got a doll. Oh, have I got a gorgeous doll? So let's see what we got. So, first item is a buy it now $6. This is a 16 by 20. And I'm calling it buttercream. It's going to be washed out, but it's this pale. It's not even it's an ivory with a touch of yellow. It's a buttercream. Have you ever seen the mints, the buttercream mints? Those really good mints that they serve like at parties and stuff. Not the ones that are minty flavored, but they're buttercream. And this is that buttercream color. And so this is your a vintage status. It is plastic, not glass, but it's still very pretty. No name. There's the back construction. Now there you can see a little bit more of the color, but it's like I said, it's this beautiful buttercream. Now, just to let you know, this is classy stuff. I got this from two old guys. So there.
Ooh, wow.
And they don't handle cheap shit. It's got. I'm saying this is from the when were the status stuff so popular? 80s.
Yeah, that might be.
But it's in excellent shape. It doesn't look like it's got any wear on it whatsoever. And it would be so. I think it would be neat in the wintertime when you wear it like on a dark. You have a black or a dark solid color. I think it would good because it's not going to clash with anything. So that's my first item. And then my next item is something I've just been hanging on to here, a little different. This is a set of two, and they are Thicko, Sseko design brass cuffs, and apparently they are made in Uganda. And these are just hammered cuffs. Now you see one's got some design on it. You get both of them. They both got, oh, and this one says joy. How's that? Or does it say joy? What does it say? No, it says loy. Loy? Loy, what the heck does loy mean? Anyway, it's got something on it. And those have got little marks. But they're just, they're both about 7 something, 1 7 and a quarter. And they're just a cute little brass cuff. Now you could shine them up. You could stack them with some other things. But I thought I'd bring them out. Who knows? Maybe I'll do a wrap work on them and add something to them. But because they're from Uganda, which this is maybe the kind of jewelry that they wear. I could certainly see that because they do love the brass, and there's one tribe that has the big neck rings, and the more neck rings on, the richer you are. And maybe they're the same way with the bangles.
I don't know. I bet they are. They could be. You could have something there.
But I thought they were interesting. They come on. I have to get them. Well, they were so easy to put on. Come on. There we go. I just have to go a certain way. I was fighting it and going the wrong way. I had gotten these in a big lot of stuff, and I thought they were nice. Okay, then my last item, and I'm not prepared. And where's my little display thing? Although this one is harder to display because it's long. And this one is just a buy it now, $5. Now, I first thought it was plastic until I got it out of the bag today, and that thing is frigid, ice cold, so it's glass. And this is really long, and it's really neat, and this is 28 inches. So what you've got are these multiple chains, and then look, those are glass crystals, and then it keeps going. Come on, and then it has the swag, which I don't have it stacked right. It's got this. There we go. It's got the swag at the bottom. Ooh. But I do love the asymmetrical with these really nice crystals on it. I gotta turn. Oh, and I had it turned the wrong way. Look, they have. See, they've even got little crystals on the crossbar and on the bottom. Just something a little different, kind of flapper style. But I like these long necklaces. Even the dangle has a crystal. I don't know if you see it, but boy, man, this thing is sparkling like a champ.
Oh, yeah, it is. I was just
Ooh,
going to
there
say,
it goes.
it's catch the light pretty.
Ooh,
Hi, Lou.
hello!
Hello.
Look at the sparkle on that. And I suppose if one wanted for that price, you could take it, take it apart and use those crystals on something else, or make a choker with them. Whatever your little heart desires. And that's the three.
Okay. And I'm pulling something out of a box.
And then I gotta go run find my nose spray because I can't breathe and talk at the same time.
Oh,
My
no.
nose is so badly stopped up.
That's not good.
Yeah, it'll and then I'll reheat my tea while I'm at it.
Oh, good idea. Maybe that'll make you warmer, too.
Yes, it will.
I'm sitting here drinking ice water, so, you know. Reminded me my throat was dry. Okay, everybody. So most of what I have is not going to be on the jewelry side. It's going to be more hard goods. So let's see my first item here. And oh, I should have been clicking on Hearst. Sorry. Trying to get back in the flow of everything, you know? Okay. So what I have is this is new old stock in the box. So there's the box. And I just took it out. Here's the little seal on it. It's 32 ounce. That's what it says. And it's a Coca-Cola Santa canister. All the sides look identical. And this is Sucro ink. Upside down the first time. And this is a division of Oneida. And this is from 2002. And it has stoneware canister. So you can see all the box is there. It's an $8 start. You have anybody that collects Coca-Cola or just want something for the counter that maybe you can put, like, you'd like to put some tea bags in, or maybe some coffee, cookies, candies, dog treats, kitty treats. Kitty treats are probably smaller, but it is on here. Marketed by Sakura, and that's a division of Oneida, which we know Oneida. And it's never been used. And I have the box with it. So that's my first item. And I tried to get some things that were maybe a little bit giftable. So I went through and I pulled out of a whole bunch of boxes. In fact, I have stuff all around me that I've pulled out. And get this next one up and get my next one prepped. There we go. So that was number one. And number two, is this leather purse. Now, I originally bought this leather purse for my mother, but then I realized it wasn't big enough for my mother. So this is 10 inches wide, and from the top of the strap to the bottom, it's 22 inches, and it's all leather. And the reseller that I bought this from actually told me that this was something that was made by a vet. So it was some veterans that they do the tooling and they sell these, for their livelihood, basically. And the inside's all leather. Smells like real leather. It's nicely laced. And it's a dark brown. I don't know if that's coming over well enough, but it's a dark brown color. It reminded me of a purse she kind of had when I was younger. So that's why I got it. But then I forgot she wants a pocket in the front because she does concealed carry. Well, this one doesn't have that. So, oops. But it's a really nice bag, and it would hold a lot. It does have a really nice, lot of space in there. And, you can always put little bags in it. Let's see. Well, I have a 2 old guys bag here. See, you can put like different bags in there along with it. And oh wow, there's a lot of room. So I could add a whole ton more in there. Okay, don't see anybody in for that one. But if you guys are watching on the replay or you're watching a little bit later and maybe you're cranking it up so you can speed through what we've shown, if you would like it later, that's number 2. Okay, number 3. Sorry, I wasn't pinning your stuff, Randy.
Oh, no big deal.
In the background. Number 3 is going to be a choice. And it's a choice of either pins or necklaces. And they're from Darling Dash is who makes these. And let me take this one and I'll show you. So you can claim them. They're $4 start, number 3. And it's going to be like a choice. Like here's the first one. It's a little fairy pin. Says, believe if you can dream it, you can do it. So I'm going to open this one. I'm sorry. Let's see if I can get into it. They all have where it says Darling Dash. Aha, there we go. All right. So basically they have a plastic over the piece, and all of them are pretty much this way. And then they have this piece. And
Becky, you're a little blurry, so you have to hold it up and then hold it real still to let it focus. Okay.
And it's on a card.
Yeah. I see it. It's like a angel, some kind of a little person sitting with green stuff behind them. There we go.
Those are fairy wings.
Gotcha.
And let's see, the back of the card says Darling Dash in 2007. And so the inside is blank. So you could actually use this as a card if you didn't want to just leave it in the box. So that was kind of my
all-inclusive gift card, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Put a sweet little poem or something inside.
Yeah, if you wanted to take it out and now why can't I line this up? There we go.
Oh, like to a grandchild.
Yeah, and you could put your own little special saying or whatever you want to tell them inside. So and this is one.
if they didn't want to wear it, they could just stand it up on their dresser, and then they have the message there to look at all the time.
And this is a necklace. And it says, hope, love, dream, trust, believe. Never leave home without them. So each one of those little things says, love, dream. Hi, Sue. And then I have two more choices. Let's see if I can. This one is a cornucopia pin. And it says, it's your day. Receive with grace and a grateful heart all the abundance that the universe has to offer you. So coming out of the cornucopia is stars, like the universe. So if you have somebody that likes those, universe and stars, that's kind of a good theme for some people. And this one looks like also the stars. And it says, it's your day. Today is the beginning of the rest of your life. Find the magic behind the morning. It's waiting just for you. And to me, that kind of looks like a solar system or something there with the stars.
Spiral. Yeah, spiral, which is a symbol for a portal.
Yeah. So there's 4 different choices starting at $4. So if somebody wanted one of those, you just put in 4, and there's those 2. And then, of course, the fairy. Or the necklace. I think these would be sweet gifts for, teens too, because sometimes you have a teen that likes fairies. Sometimes you have a teen that's into the solar system, or they might be into the sayings. So those are my 3. Well, Sue, we're all rooting for you. So definitely hope you get where you need to be soon.
Oh, Sue, I'm so sorry. So many people have got something they have to worry about, and I hate it. It's just all of a sudden, boom, out of the blue, you hear, well, so and so's in the hospital, or had to have a procedure, or back from the hospital.
Well, and I think it's cold where she's at too. Sue, can't remember where she's at, but the cold doesn't help when you're trying to recoup too, and it depends on how cold they keep that facility, because sometimes they keep them a little too cold.
Well, but that's for a reason, because the warmer it is, the more bacterias flourish.
Yeah.
So it's really healthier. And
New Jersey, yeah, I thought it was something
breathing
like that.
cooler air is healthier. Breathing cool air helps keep your lungs expanded, because cold makes things
Makes you go,
exactly, and you sleep better when you're sleeping in a cooler room, and it's too hot. Yeah, New Jersey. Well, Sue, I've got a lot of jewelry. I just grabbed it because I saw you come in. I remember one time that you mentioned it, and then I had them and you weren't here. But anyway, this one's for Sue. So this is a buy it now. Whoops, let me get this in there. I'm going to sneak 4 things in maybe. And for $20, Sue, this is a 42 pieces, and this is a couple of pounds too, of all wearable bangles, bracelets, necklaces. If you have any interest in it, there's lots of goodies in here. And I can pull some out if you want. because I've got, oh, I've got it full. Hold on.
What are snark teeth? I've just got to know, Angie, or was that supposed to be shark?
Smart?
Angie put in snark teeth, and I'm thinking she meant
shark.
Shark teeth, so I'm kind of laughing here.
I've got shark teeth. So see, I've got my handy dandy beautiful picture, and I can pull out like, oh, come here. Oh, don't you love it? Like this is a gorgeous, it's a necklace, and it's got a brand accessories of these big seed beads. And look what they were charging for this. It's got, look at that. So there's that. Ooh. Look at all this. Oh, looks like she went for it. You've even got, oh, I love this thing. I love this one. Look at this. Neat brass cuff. Now, some of these bangles I have had, my God, since the 80s. Like these are from the 80s. Oh, I see that, Sue. I see that. Somebody's a wonderful person.
Oh,
Will do. Okay. Now if I can get it back in the bag. Okay. That is yours, Sue. And Angie is a sweetheart. And will have me bill. Angie, do I have your information? Let me check real quickie. And
oh, I do.
yes, I've got Angie's info. I've got her info. Okay. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled program. So I've got another pair of cute little bangles, but these are wood. Look at them. So this is a lovely natural brown. I love wood bangles. And this one is a real neat black, and you get both. They're both, one is 8 and the other one is 8 1/4. I like the wood because they don't clink and blank. You make noise quite as badly as the other ones do. The other thing that's fun about these is if you wanted to be really creative, you could actually drill holes and insert rhinestones. So there's those. Then I've got this neat little simple bar pin. Now this is it's a bar pin. It's a brushed gold. Very simple. But I'm sitting here thinking, you know what this would be perfect for? So like I'm wearing this shoulder thing, and look, what if you used it to close it at the top? You know, you could use it for all kinds of things. It's especially good for closing something at the top if you've got a scarf or whatever. It can be used as a scarf clip because, and it's got a little bend in it, but there we go. It's long enough that you could fold a scarf in behind there and put a scarf through that. a thin scarf, because those are just a nice, simple little gold tone pin. And then for $4, okay, can't beat this, I found this cute little 16-inch. It's a little rhinestone neck collar. It's a little neck wire. And then it's just this little bar of rhinestones. It's magnetic clasp. And so you just wear it up high. Isn't that cute? For just $4. Oh, and Sue, I don't know if you're interested, but I've also got check beads. Are you interested in those? And that's my 3.5.
3.5. Okay. Let me see here. All right, here I am. Let's see.
I will, Sue. I'll bring them out.
I brought a couple of things on here before I am going to list them on eBay. So we'll just see if anybody might be interested. Number 4, and it is this tiki mug. And I did look up the comps on this. This is a little lower than what I will have it on there. It says Squid 2002 Tiki Farm. And somebody else on one of theirs did say that this was retired in 2003. I don't know that for sure. I didn't look at the company.
I'm trying to, I think tiki was very, very the thing in the 80s. Now, I know tiki was also very hot in the 60s.
There was 2002.
There was a place called Trader Vic's. And it was a restaurant, tiki. Oh, they had the best food. There was really high class Asian food, and the drinks. Mm.
So that's number 4, and this is a little higher start than sometimes I'm used to, but they comped out. So anyway,
tiki prices are still pretty good.
Yeah, I noticed. But yeah, if it doesn't sell here tonight, I'm going to be putting it on eBay. So but I'll be putting it a little higher there, of course. And then let's see what my next one is here. Well, I know what my next one is. But it's kind of the same thing. There we go. I've got a couple of, I guess, tiki glasses. They're ceramic. Number 5. And I'm just asking $15 for the pair because they're unmarked as to who. But
that's a Mai Tai glass.
These two guys. And they're 6.5 inches tall. And this one has the face on both sides. They are not marked on the bottom. So I don't know who made them, but they're in great condition. And then this one, the back of it looks like this. And the only thing I noticed on either one of these, let me see if there's anything on that one. No. The only thing I noticed on this green one is there is a little skip to the enamel there. Doesn't look like a chip
Is
or
it
anything.
natural?
Huh?
Just a firing flaw?
Yeah, like a
Oh,
skip in
well,
the enamel.
can't do anything
Little
about
tiny
that.
dot there. There, I think you can see that. But, you know, if you have it back here, you don't see it. So for these two guys, $15
For the pair.
for both. It's a start. For
We've
two.
got one restaurant, Oriental food, and they have the tiki bar, and they serve the drinks in those kind of mugs,
Oh, wow.
those kind of glasses. I haven't been
Interesting.
there for a while. I miss it.
Okay. Let's see if I can turn this goober on. Number 6. Yeah, they're nice glasses. But like I said, I was pulling stuff out of something that was probably February of 2023 is when I sourced it. This came from my mom's.
Oh, look. Don't play it too long.
It plugs into the USB port. So one side plays music, and if you switch it the other way, it just lights and
Let it
makes the bubbles,
snow, let it snow, let it
the
snow.
bubbles go.
That's neat.
And there's snowman and a little
So you
birdhouse.
could just have the snow without the music.
Right. You don't have to have the music. And it does switch down here. So if you put it in the middle,
That would be neat on a mantle.
it's off. And it's got a USB to it, but I don't know if it might take batteries too. I've got it hooked to my computer. It plays several different.
Usually the batteries are rechargeable through the USB port.
Might be. But it hasn't been plugged in but just for this. So I wonder if I took it off. Let me see if it recharged.
I don't know if well,
No.
no. Might need to be longer because depending on where you put it, you'd have to have the only USB port is your computer unless you have an
Right.
adapter that you put in a plug.
So, if you have a desk and maybe you're at an office and you want to put it up at your desk, it would be
That
cute.
would be cute.
Or even at, home, if part of the time you want it to just not have music. Or if you want it to
Music
have
would drive me crazy. If you're
yeah,
answering the phone or something.
right. But, during a break, maybe you're having a little office party. It's going to be cute. Anyway, she had it sitting in a shelf that I cleaned out for her, and I asked her if she really wanted it, and neither her or him could figure out where they got it. I have a feeling it might have came from his mom. Had some stuff that he had on the shelf, so it might have been from that, but he didn't know. So anyway, and of course, anything that I get from my mom, the money always goes back to them. So all right, and that was my 3. And if anybody sees something that they would like, just let us know. Or if you're looking for something in particular that you don't see, let us know. Because, the other day I had something and pulled out some reference books because somebody asked.
You never know what we got lurking around in here. Okay, Christmas ornament time. Now, some of you may have seen these. I presented them on other channels. I used to make Christmas ornaments out of eggs. I would blow the egg. I would clean the eggs out. I would eat the eggs. And then I would make at least 2 to 3 dozen ornaments and give to my mother every Christmas for around 30 some years. That's a lot of eggs. And I haven't made one since 2010. So that's the youngest one. So some of them are 20, 30 years old. So it's time to find new homes for them because they're just sitting around in a box. So they're all buy it now. Dang, number fell off. $3. And you claim it by the number. And I'm fighting with the number. It came off the egg and it stuck
Wow. How
there.
dare it?
How dare it? You know, you spend the time, you carefully set things up, and then the dang little numbers don't want to cooperate. So here is egg number 77. And the blasted thing still came off because there was a hair stuck to it. I'm going to win. No little number gets the best of me. Okay. 77. So what I've done is taken the egg, and you can see I put a little gold spackling on it. And then I got this. This is like a stretchy fabric, a red stretchy fabric. I cut it into these panels and put it on the egg. And then I put the trim. And then I finished decorating with gold beads. So here's a lovely Christmas color egg ornament. That's 77. Now 78. I love this. I got this neat trim, and it was hairy looking. Now this is 78, and this is in. Okay, so this stuff is green, gold, and red. And I put it on. Isn't that cute? A hairy egg. And then I put these little gold, these little plastic gems and seed beads to finish it off. I just thought it was so cute. I like texture. I don't like things to be boring. And this one's not boring, so there's that one. And then here is 58. And this is just simple. It's this neat red trim, and then I put gold trim on it, and then I added the gold beads. And it's got the leaf bead cap. And so this is just the simple egg. What I also would put a little bleach water in my eggs to bleach the outsides real good and get them disinfected. I bet you're sleepy, Sue. Okay, this is 56. And this one is another, I call it the Christmas rose. So I had these neat cloth roses. I put a little gold on them, and I've just put ribbon. You see the ribbon's got a gold trim, and then I put little dots of sparkly puffy paint. There's 56. And the top has got these little sequiny, leafy things. Then 73 was very simple. It's just an egg, and I put a little gold on it. And I just used this rat tail. And this is a rat tail that's red with a sparkly thread through it. And it's very free form. So this one is 73. Now,
So you're
Number
disinfecting eggs and then you're using rat tails. I don't know.
Number 2 is purple. So there's purple velvet ribbon.
Good night, Sue.
And then I've got these snowflakey shaped filigrees, and I've added the purple sequins and the pearls and the gold beads. And then, of course, the cap is decorated. I thought she said naughty night. Now,
well, not there.
Number 1. Haven't you had a really pretty glass ornament break? Well, this is what you do with it. This one is an egg that I've covered with busted pieces of a purpley glass ball. And then I added these little, see these little colored dot, there was these teeny little micro beads. And so it's a free form. And I just thought the color on the busted was so pretty, and I just took the existing shapes of the busted pieces and I just glued it to the egg. And I did this. And this egg is number 1. And then my last one is number 14. You know, what do you do when you got feathers? Well, eggs come from birds, right? Number 14. These are guinea feathers. And I put black trim. And if you see on the guinea feathers, I have put this rainbow glitter. And then I've got 2 little feathers kind of loose at the top with the rainbow. And it's even got the little crystal on the end. So you have a really pretty sparkly feather. I made a whole series of this egg of feathers for Mother. And this is one of them. Alrighty, so that's my round, just those eggs.
Oh my. Sure, you don't have something else you want to show? I did some choices too.
I would have, but Sue already left. I had some. I had those the check beads, but that's okay. I know she's not feeling good, poor girl.
Well, someone else might be interested too.
Okay, well I can do that. So what else have I got? Ooh, that was the hint that she wasn't ready for me to do. Hold on. Oh, I know what we'll do. Okay. Do something different. Let me get my notes. Okay, who remembers Lucy? I Love Lucy. What's your there's 2 that I can think of favorite. Well, what's your favorite one for Lucy?
Oh, everybody says the candy one.
What the other one? The Vegemite.
Oh. Yeah, that one wasn't one of mine, but okay.
Oh, I loved it. And it comes with the spoon. So I have Lucy. She's this is from 1997. And you can look her up. $20. Now this is new in box. I bought it and just stuck it on the closet shelf.
Cute.
And they've captured her. I'm going to turn it around. Look at I've got a reflection, but look at the face and look at how well they captured it. Now this comes with Lucy in her outfit with her bottle of Vegemite. And there's the cardboard camera. Down there, you can see a black circle. That's her stand she stands on. There's the display. And down on the bottom of the box is her spoon. So she also comes with her spoon. It's a collector's edition. Here's the information. So it says doll, dress, hat, pantyhose. She's got pantyhose on, heel, faux pearls, bottle, spoon, doll stand, reply card. Now, what the reply card is, I don't know. It must be some special, God knows what. There's the spoon. Yep, she's got earrings on, her little hat, her curly red hair. So that's Lucy. But wait, there's more. There's Lucy. Where did I put the other one? Yeah, I've had to move things around. Okay. And then the kitties come in and wreak havoc with me and move things around and knock things over. Oh,
The kitty did it.
Kitty did it, yeah. And if I fall off my chair, we'll need medical to come. Okay. Now this one's I've got 3, but I can't find the other one. It's here. It's just buried. So this one. Oh, this one's a special one. This is 1998. And I'm going to bring it down. This is Happy Holiday Barbie.
Oh,
Can
wow.
you see? This is the one in the pink and the black outfit. Look at the curl.
Yeah, she's cute.
She's a collector. She's in her holiday. She's a special collector edition. Look at that dress. Again, these have been sitting in my closets. But it's time to find them homes. I should have snagged some Bob Mackie, but they were just a little bit out of my price range at the time. This is the best I could, I got a good deal on them at the time. Love that dress. Because the Bob Mackies go for hundreds of dollars now. But I was just a poor single mama at the time. She's even got a ring on her finger. Look at that. Earrings, special headband. All righty. Okay, lady, it's back to you.
All right. I'm measuring. Not allowed to measure, huh? Just a minute here. Okay. All right. She's going to find us something good. I just know it. Okay, Angie, see you in a bit. Need to have Angie put in her link too for the sale that she's going to be having. Okay. Well, this is a long one. Number 7.
Oh, she's back already.
Who's back?
Angie.
Oh, Angie. Well, that wasn't long. Number 7 is this beautiful wooden box. And you can see underneath here where it doesn't have the patina. I think it's brass.
Yeah, brass.
metal. And then the top, I'm not sure if that's jade or not, if it's a stone or not, but it's
Well,
got
it
a
looks
little
like mother of
inlay.
pearl.
Um, no, it looks more like a jade.
Okay. Well, of course, the camera does
I
weird
don't know.
stuff.
And it says it was made in Shanghai, China, and that's an older label. And this is a little jewelry box. You can put rings in.
Ooh. And that oriental lining, so it very could be jade.
Very nicely lined. All of the ones that I saw that were like this one did say that they were, but I don't know where they're getting their info from either. So
Yeah. Well, it's just a matter of deduction. It's made in China. It's
it's five
it's
and an eighth inch wide, and it's 3 3/4 inches this way,
and
and
it's
then it's
vintage,
3 inches this. Oh yeah, definitely.
so it's more likely to have jade.
So it is a start of 20 for this little box, but they were asking a lot for these and getting a lot for these because I do check the solds. And it has a red interior. It's red with I don't know if that's kind of a
Looks like satin.
silver,
Looks like
silvery
satin
white.
brocade.
Yeah, but it's like a silvery white kind of brocade with the red. So hopefully it's showing off red. My nails are red. Does that help?
Mine are short and stubby.
Oh, well. Mine would be too if I didn't have these on. So I get it. But it's beautiful, beautiful box. And I don't mess with any of the patina.
I would venture to say that's probably from the 80s.
Yeah, I was thinking.
That kind of stuff was very, very popular.
Okay, that's number 7. And back to my list over here. Piece this guy in. Try to get the next one up and ready too. There we go. All right. Number 8. Number 8 is a very cute wall pocket that's shaped like a rolling pin. Ceramic. It says, "Happy is the house that shelters a friend." Has these beautiful birds on it. Yellow birds. It's the inside. I don't see anything wrong with it at all. It does have this label on it that says that Lori Designs, a Lori design. I saw another one of these when I was looking. I only did see one other, but it also had a little sticker that said Japan on it. So could possibly be made in Japan. It did have this sticker as well on the other one that I saw. The top. I just thought, this would be a nice little gift for a friend. Another thing I was thinking about too is if somebody wanted me to send something directly to that friend instead of them having to ship it out and, 2 shippings with it, that I would gladly, put it together for them and could wrap it with little Christmas wrap and send it out for you. Especially now that, anybody that's in Canada, with the strike, they can't really get their mail and they don't always get it on time. If they have somebody they're gifting in the US, then I could just send it over direct and say a gift from so-and-so. It's just a thought. Anyway, this back over here. And I'm going to go with a Christmas piece. Well, thank you, Angie. I thought it was really cute. I was trying to find stuff that's, like I said, giftable too. So number 9 is a start of $25. This is a Mercury tree topper.
Ooh.
The box is in a little rough shape.
Oh, but it's original.
Yes, it is the original box. Let me take the top off of it carefully. And here is the tree topper itself.
That's in beautiful shape.
Oh, yeah.
Because that could easily be from the 40s, 50s.
Yeah, and the person that I got this from, that's basically what I paid. So I was at the time helping out another reseller.
Bye, Angie. You have a good night.
And Angie is having a sale on the 15th that's supposed to help benefit a friend that's basically getting kicked out of their house.
Well, that's horrible.
So, yeah. She actually got FEMA to fix the roof, and now the owner is kicking her out to live in it. So the 15th, if you can watch Angie's Oddities and help. And she also has some links to help out that person too. That would be good if you can.
One of the drawbacks of renting.
I know. And, did the right thing to have them fix the roof, but yeah, well, okay. Anyway, enough said. I'll see if I can get her link up too for Angie.
All righty. What time for some apparel, accessories. So my first one is 70 inches. Ooh. And it is so silky. I'm not going to take it all apart because I'll never get it back together. But this is a long 70 inches scarf. And it's this beautiful silky fabric. And it's got little gold shot in it. So this is a long, drape around your neck. And then it's got a design. Can you see the design in there? I can't see. Yeah, there. See?
Oh, yeah.
And silky, silky, silky. Now, it's not a silk scarf. What'd you say?
Is it like silvery threads?
Gold.
Oh, gold.
Oh, no, wait. I'm wrong. I'm sorry. I'm reversed. Scratch that. I went out of order. This one's 6. It's a 25 by 33. So it's 33 inches wide and 25 25 by 33. It's nice scarf. It's gorgeous, but it is so silky. These are so silky, and the scarf is very silky, although it's not a silk scarf. It's got oh, that was one thing. There's polka dots on this side. I don't know if we can see the polka dots. It's got all this texture. I mean, pattern. I can't see. It's hard to show it. Anyway, it's a beautiful, beautiful scarf. And if I didn't already have one, of course, I don't wear scarves like this, but it's a beautiful, beautiful scarf. Okay. Now I'll get it right. I'll get the one that I'm supposed to do first. Yeah. So where's the one? Oh, that's this one. This one's a 70 inches. Ooh, it's rayon. And so this one is the, and look at this one. It's green. It's a sage green,
I'll be
but
right
then
back.
it's got other colors in it. And it's this gorgeous metallic. It's long. This one's the one that's 70 inches long. Isn't that gorgeous? It feels so silky too. It's very stretchy. And did I see that it had fringes hiding away in there? Yes, it does. The ends also have fringe hiding. Look at that fringe. So is anybody wanting scarves for Christmas? Or as a present? It's a wonderful present. You can make somebody very happy with this scarf. And then my last two scarves is a choice. Between a pink or a green. So the pink one is a color is a soft rose. It's a rayon metallic made in China. And it has fringe too. Very soft. Oh gosh, it is so soft. I would have thought these were made in India, but they're made in China. This one is. So here's your first choice. And this one is 56 inches. And then you've got your choice between that one or the green one. The green one's 58, so they're about the same. And the green one, and then it has different colors in it. And it has fringe as well. Any interest in those? Is there anything that anybody would like to see? Back in the 90s, we wore scarves all the time, especially these long ones. The status scarves. This was the thing to do to wear those. It was a way to dress up a plain outfit, and you could wear it to work one way and then throw a scarf on it and go out for drinks after work. And that's my
Scarves.
tree.
That's your scarves.
Yeah.
Okay. Get this up here. Pull this back over to me. Now that I'm back in here. Okay. This is a really pretty piece. Number 10.
Ooh.
This
Looks
is
like lace.
Bavaria. And they call it cobalt blue, but it almost looks black to me. But
it's a really dark blue.
It is a really dark blue. There's the inside. It's really nice. You can see that gold. Here's the Lindner. Koops Bavaria, made in Germany. And it does say cobalt on there. And it has a little label on there, so I left that on there. That's what was on there. And here's the top of the lid.
That is just beautiful.
It is gorgeous.
If I wasn't on a strict diet, I would snap that thing up.
Oh,
because that's the kind of stuff I love.
Yeah, I love it. And at the price, let me see what you know.
I don't see a price.
I put the price in.
It's free. Woohoo!
$20 start.
Well, that's reasonable.
Oh yeah. You should have saw what I saw. And of course, like I said, these are things that I'm putting in that I'm going to list for much more on.
Oh yeah, that's a lister piece for sure. But it's nice to give it, offer it to people in our chats before.
Oh yeah. It's number 10. The information's above it. It's 6.5 inches tall and 6.5 inches wide. It's a good size piece. It'd be nice for candies or.
Oh, I would just put that on my dresser in the bedroom.
Oh yeah. Just,
as a little,
in it too.
Yes, a little catch-all.
Yeah. Nice piece.
Buttons. You know what I put in stuff like that? You know when you get clothes and they have an extra button in a little baggie or extra sequins in a little baggie or something, and you have to do something with all those blasted little baggies. And so I would put them in something like that.
Yeah. I'm fixing my next one because I hadn't added the front to it on my list. Go. I was still working on my list when I was talking, and I still have a bit to go on my list to get everything on here. But it'll get there. Let's see. Blown glass number. Okay. There we go. Now, I bet you wonder what it looks like, right? So number 11 is this Westmoreland.
Ooh.
Beautiful little basket. It does have the West WG on the bottom. And it does say D. Green, 1976. So it is signed by who painted it. And it's in a beautiful cranberry with the clear handle and a clear base. A beautiful rose, and that's like raised. I don't know if you can tell that. the paint's a little raised there.
Mm-hmm.
It's really
My
nice.
father, my father used to do oil painting, and he always had the paint raised up to give dimension.
Yeah, it reminds me of toll, like how you do the toll painting, how they raise it. But it's on this beautiful blown glass basket. That's a start of $18. And let me measure it. So I don't have that on here. It is 7 inches tall. So it's a nice size. Great to add if somebody just wants to send somebody a little something. And you could even add some stick candy or something in there. Me out of it, or tiny little bear, or whatever. Just lovely by itself. You can see some little dried flowers coming out of it. Okay. That piece. Let's see. What's my next one? Oh, we got Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus. I believe this one might be Westmoreland as well. Not sure, though. It doesn't have a mark that I could find. I saw others attributing it to there. So I'm not sure who's made this. But this is Santa and the Sleigh, and it's an Amberina. So it does glow. Oh, there's my light. It's got a cadmium glow to it. So, and then Santa is the lid. And here's the inside of the sleigh. Sorry, it's a $25 start. This is 5.5 inches long. The glass is in beautiful shape. And Santa sits on top. It's a nice little candy dish with Santa on it. Okay, and that was my 3.
That was quick.
Well, okay.
All right. So it's gift time. Okay. Buy yourself a gift. So, I'm going through tubs of stuff that was my grandmother's and my mother's. And I came across something I had never seen before. And trust me, as a kid, I went through every drawer, every cupboard in that household. So where she had this stashed, I don't know. So this is going to be a starting bid of $45. Maybe it's a Christmas present. Think of it as a wedding present too. So what I have is a new in box set from the 1960s of 6 metal cordial glass goblets, little metal goblets. And I took one out of the plastic so I could show it to you. Now, these are metal, but they're not precious metal. The outside is a silver tone, but the inside is a gold tone. And I'm thinking because there would be acidic alcoholic beverages, that the gold lining is to prevent any kind of corrosion for that. It has this, they're all textured, and this one has kind of like, it's like a shield with a, what did I say was there? There's a horse and a lion.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he,
That's
and
a
he,
family crest.
yeah, well, I mean, it's a crest. Whose family, I don't know. The top has got like grapes and leaves and stuff like that. It's the set of 6 of them. Um, they they were made in Japan, and it's the silver tone and the gold tone over brass. And they come in the original box. We had a cat. The cat found the box. So this, see, we have little no, those are cat bites. I mean, kitty cat chomped on this. So wherever it was, the cat found it, even though I never did. But these are just really neat things. They're great for toasts. Like I said, this would be a lovely wedding gift to somebody. It would be fun to have at Christmas time, to have little toasts in it, special drinks. But it would make a great wedding present because it's completely different. Now, this was probably used for something after dinner cordials. Cordials were often something like a fortified wine, like a sherry, uh, a brandy, perhaps. Well, heck, you could put whiskey in it. Whatever floats your boat. But I just thought I would bring these in case somebody was interested in something really special to do entertaining or gifting. Because it's not your run of the mill thing. You're not going to find that at Bed Bath and Beyond, let me tell you. Okie doke. Now, my next item is I've learned a little bit about some perfume bottles, the pressed glass perfume bottles. And this is something by somebody called Rice. And it's a pressed glass. They appear to be sunflowers. Now, this did not come with a stopper. But in my grandmother's stuff, guess what I happen to have? I have a glass stopper. And guess what? It fits. So even though it's not the original one, if you want the stopper, I will include it. If you don't want the stopper, let me know, and you get just the bottle as is. Wouldn't this be wonderful to put hat pins in? Now, as I'm sitting there holding up, I'm seeing a line. See when I turn it? There's a line down there. Now, I don't feel anything on the outside. So it looks like it might have been a slight fracture. It came that way. And maybe the seller didn't even notice it because they didn't mention it. Looks like there's a slight fracture. But it's a beautiful little bottle. And
Is
you
it a
can't.
fracture or a mold mark?
Well, it's not all the way around.
Oh.
So I can't tell. I can only assume because it starts there. And it only goes on one side. And it's wavy, and the mold marks are on the side.
You
So I
can't.
don't know.
Hmm.
But for the price, you can't beat it. If you want a beautiful, beautiful perfume bottle on your dresser, and you could put something in it, you get your own stopper if you wanted, or like I said, it'd be wonderful for hat pins. If you're a hat pin collector, it would be gorgeous for that, or a little vase. Okie doke. Now, the last thing is something special, and it's a set of 10, but I didn't drag them all in here. But what I have is a set of 10, perfect condition. These were my mother's. She would use them when she had they had these ladies clubs, and the ladies would come during the day because at that point the ladies didn't work, their husbands worked, and they sat at home and were housewives. But this is a beautiful 10 set serving of vintage. These are from the 1950s. Look at that handle. That tells you they're from the 1950s. Of this, and that's a 22 karat gold, yellow roses. So I've got the 10 saucers and the 10 cups. Look at the ribbing. I see the ribs around the cup. You talk about mid-century modern. Now this I did see my mother using. She had a big coffee scimitar, and then people would refill it. Now the darn thing is, I don't know where the scimitar went because I didn't get that in the box. So I don't know what she did with this. But I've got this 10-piece set of these gorgeous things that need to find a home. You don't find too many fully intact sets anymore. And that's my 3.
Okay. I'm changing a price on something. I looked it up. Oh my goodness. Ah,
And then I will run. I got to go run check the fires and stuff like that.
all righty. You go run away.
Yes, I'll go run away and reheat my tea.
So how's everybody doing? We hope you're doing okay. And if you see anything that you like, maybe on the replay, or if you go back and look, you can always email us. And my email is right here on the screen, and I will pop up Randy's when I get done, when she comes back on. And so you'll have that too. And I didn't put the price on this one again. I'm in trouble now. Number 13. Let's start. $20. There we go. So I did not find another piece of glass like this. And I just thought this was so pretty. So this is what it looks like. If I go to list this, I'm going to list it for a lot more. But I thought I would show it here first. Here's what the base looks like. So it is smooth. So that little spot there. It reminds me of a good glass maker. I don't know. I was at first thinking like Chalet glass or something, but I really don't know who made this. Anybody else has any ideas? Let me know. But it's a $20 start. It's this beautiful green color. Let's see if I put some white paper behind it, if you can see it better. Really beautiful green. And there's how the base looks. Looks kind of to me like a leaf or a flower. And I'm going to be asking some of the art glass groups. Okay. That's number 13. Okay, let's see what I have next here. I was hesitating to even bring it at that price. Marianne, hi. Nice to see you. Haven't seen you in a long time. Glad you could make it to the chat today. How have you been doing? Okay. Number 14 is Fenton, and it is a baby's booty or shoe. Not a booty like they're behind. It is hand painted by C. Smith. It's 4¼ inches. We're a new mom this year. Might be something that you might want to get. And it has the F there for Fenton. Yeah, work, sleep, repeat. Yeah, I get it. I know you are super busy with that. That's number 14. It's $15 start for this piece of Fenton. It's a sweet little baby booty. And you could even gift them with put like some maybe rolled up baby socks in there for the baby too, or something for the mom maybe perhaps in it. Okay. Move a little bit of glass. I was trying to get some things that I haven't shown. Let's see. Oh, number 15. Here we go. This is going to be a choice. Choice of cookie presses. 15, and it's $5 choice for a start. This one is made out of red clay. It's cotton press, number 199. This is a dove with an olive branch. And it's 6 inches wide. And your second choice would be brown bag cookie art from 1984, and it's 2 doves with a heart. And these are also really pretty because they got little hangers here that spots to be hung on a wall would be great as well. And then the last choice is a hummingbird. And this one's from 1992, brown bag cookie art. This was, I think, $13.58 maybe. When it was bought. I know they go for quite a bit. So the hummingbird, or the 2 doves. Well, these 2 doves is 1984. It's 1984 and 1992. The red clay one doesn't have a date. It just says 199. So I'm not sure when that came out. That's another dove. And that's my 3.
I got back just in time.
I saw that, and you put on a sweater, it looks like.
No, it's the same thing I've been wearing all evening. Okay.
Oh, it just looked like one color before.
No, it's a.
Okay. There's Randy's email. If anybody sees anything on the replay or wants anything in particular, you can always email her.
All right. So.
And Mary Ann came in. Did you see Mary Ann?
Oh, all in the attic, Mary Ann. Hello and welcome.
Yeah.
Okay. So, now, back in the 90s, I was into getting dolls. There is a doll artist. His name is William Tung, Tung. Look him up. So I have one of his dolls. She's gorgeous. She's 16 inches, no name. I don't have the box. I don't have the paperwork. But look at her.
Well, those eyes are pretty.
I got the dolls based on the appearance. I looked for really pretty faces. I'm partial to blue eyes. And she is beautiful. All in royal blue and gold. She's 16 inches tall. So she's a big girl. She's got the stand. She's got silver shoes, even though she's wearing gold. Look at, she's got the petticoats. But how do I know she's a William Tung? Oh, and it's showing backwards. There, William Tung. She's got a tag on her. So that's how we know what she is, who she is. Porcelain, the head is porcelain on a cloth body. I know. Hold on. She's upside down backwards. There. Tuft is the company. Series 1998. William Tung. Beautiful, beautiful doll. Look at her hair. Her hair, see, is in a bun of curls. And she's got this cute little hat. But this is a collector doll. This is not a play with doll. Her arms really don't move much. She's just for standing around looking pretty. Got the little neck piece on. Thank you so much, Mary Ann, for sharing that. We appreciate it. So if you have any, and you can look up what these dolls run. I could not find her. I searched and searched and searched. I could not find her, but I found other ones similar.
Thank you, Mary Ann. Yeah.
So she'd probably be a good one to snag. Okay. Now, what else have I got? Well, let me dig. I think my next goodie. Yes, you remember from the 90s, Boyd's Beard? And this one is not a play with doll either. This is Boyd's Bear Bailey. You know, Bailey was one of his signature dolls, and this is Bailey dressed up as Little Red Riding Hood. And she does come with her tag, and look what Bailey originally cost. So Bailey is a collector doll or bear. She's got her little homespun outfit on, her little cape, her hood, her tag. She is articulated in there. Her little arms and legs do move. And there is Bailey as a Little Red Riding Hood.
He's cute.
They did such good work. And God, the guy, I can't think of his name. He was a hoot. Gosh, he was hysterical. Big, tall, gangly guy with bushy black eyebrows and mustache. He was an absolute hoot. Okay, so there's Bailey. Now, as I mentioned, to Sue, back in the early, when did Mother? Back in the early 200s, I was watching a lot of jewelry television, and authentic check beads at that time were very, very difficult to get hands on. And they kept stumbling across these people that had warehouses full of beads that had been put back and would get a deal. And they would create bead mixes from the check beads. Now, I don't know if you've priced check beads, but generally you buy them with a little 6-inch strand. Maybe if you're lucky, you get 2. And that can be within $10 of that. So I have choice of 2 sets, starting bid of $20, because each of these is a pound of beads. So what I've done is they come in the bag, and there's the bead mix, but it's hard to see in the bag. So I put some in a jar so you could see. But wait, then I went to all the trouble to pull some out and string them, so you can see the variety of the shapes and colors that are in that bead mix. Faceted, flat ones with pink stuff, flowers, leaves, all kinds. And this is the pink set. So you've got your choice of the pink set. But then I've got another one that I did the same thing with. And this is like a lot of blues, greens, some yellows, pastels. There's a little bit of orange, whites. Now you don't get the jar. I just put them in the jar because it's easy to see. All different sizes and shapes. And I also strung to show the variety of what's on. So these don't have the multicolor, but you still have little flowers. Like here's a little blue flower. You've got green. You've got the daggers, the little half moon thingies, little teeny briolet kind of thing, except they're not faceted. Little bitty ones. They always include all sizes in these bead mixes that they put together. And they were telling us how they did it. They went to the warehouse, and as they bought them off the shelf, they'd have these huge big tubs, and they would just dump them in. So like they'd grab a bag of these and throw in with the other, and they created these bead mixes. And I have got so many, and I will never use them. But you can go price check beads online. You're not going to get a pound for a better price. So there's the choice of those. Do we have any interest in them? Now, I did some counting. There's at least 500 beads in 1 pound bag. There's a minimum of 500 beads. 500 beads. Oh yeah, bears are cute. I've got a stife. I've got a stife bear that was my son's father's when he was an infant, and that was from 1950. And then I've got a stife lamb from the 1950s as well, 1950. My uncle, who had been stationed in Germany, bought it for me. And so I have the lamb, and he's a stiff-legged. Well, anyway, I've looked him up. There's a lamb, and then I've got the bear. Now, the only thing with the bear was that apparently he was very well loved, and so my husband's mother. Well, apparently one ear came off, and she sewed it back on backwards. But she relined his little paw pads with a different fabric, so it's not the original paw pads. But apparently that little bear was well loved. But I in my lifetime I will not get rid of them. Any interest in check beads? And if not, that's my 3.
Okay.
You sound so enthused.
I am very enthused. I'm just not as prepared as I need to be. Let's just be honest.
Oh, that's okay.
All right. Let me see. I got to move you. So you can hide back there and scramble and look at different bins and find stuff for us, right?
Yeah. Well, I am prepared.
Okay. I went through about 6 or 8 boxes looking for stuff that I wanted. So number 16, the start of $8, and it's for this bangle. And this looks like brass to me. It has upside down owls. How that poor thing's on his head. There we go. Now he's right side up.
That is so pretty.
It's like a
is that kind of like turquoise? Yeah,
turquoise color. Painted. It's engraved.
Etched.
Etched.
Yeah, and then they filled it in.
Yeah. And then the only thing I saw, it has a heart on the inside punched in it, but I don't see anything who made it. Of course, I have big wrists and hands, so I can't even get it on. So most bangles do not fit me at all.
Most are about a size 8.
Let me see. I can measure across it. Maybe that helps tell. It's like, I'd say 2, about 2 and almost 3/4, but I'd say 2 and a little over a half. So 5/8. So 2.5 across, but I don't know what size that makes it.
Well, I've got, okay, my size 8 bangle is 2.5 inches across.
So I would say it's
It's a
just
size
about,
8.
yeah. But I have extra large wrists and hands, so
Well,
I never.
and when it's wide like that, you probably
My
need to
rings
be
are
a size
size
7.
10. Yeah, my rings are size 10, so you know, have big hands, big wrists. But it's really pretty with the owls on it. And I thought this would also be a good gift for a young lady. And a little heart. I don't know if there's a certain maker that punches the heart like that on the inside, but that was interesting. Got a heart on either side. So, yeah, that's number 16. It started $8. Now, the next item is a price over what I was going to actually put at when I first saw it, but I looked it up and it's just a little thing. Number 17. It's kind of a teal green, but they're saying that's a silver overlay. I have no way of knowing, but it looks identical to the one I saw online. And like, well, I'll bring it up. Somebody either likes it or they don't. But it's a cute little bottle. And actually they're listed for more. It's 2.5 inches tall. They sold for more than what I'm putting them on here.
Ooh, that is beautiful.
Yeah, and they say this is a silver overlay.
Yes, you're right. That is. It can be polished.
Yeah, it
But
looks
who would
like it
want
could
to
be
do
polished.
that?
Yeah, I
Who
don't.
would want to do it?
Yeah. So yeah, it's over the top and all over. And you should take a picture and comp it out because, oh my goodness. This is definitely one of the first items I'm going to put on tonight. I just wish I had something to test it. But it absolutely looks like it on here.
Oh, I can tell you it is. I know it is
Oh, okay, good.
because I've seen that kind of thing before. It is silver.
Yeah. Well, I hadn't seen it until I looked on there, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, they want. Somebody paid $75 and somebody paid $125 for this same bottle. So I'm like, wow, okay. But it didn't look like there were too many of them either. But I thought, well, I'll give a good deal. And like I said, that's probably the first thing I'm going to list when I get off the show tonight. But of course, I'd give you
And
guys
I don't know
a deal.
if I would even how tall is it? I don't even know if I'd call that a mini.
It's
To me,
two.
mini is itty bitty bitty bitty. That didn't look that.
It's a small. It's 2.5 inches tall.
Well, hold it close to your face.
Yeah, it's only 2.5 inches tall.
Okay, yeah, now it's mini. See, when you're holding it up toward the camera, it looked pretty big to me.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah. I guess my wording
Okay.
helps. Okay, number 18 is a black Christmas tree, glass, mosser.
Ooh,
It
how
does have,
different.
where's the, oh, it's somewhere here. Anyway. So yeah, it's a little, and this is little. It's 2 3/4 inches tall.
Perfect for desk.
I got one for me and one to sell. I have a little collection of these going.
Of course, something like that for me would be kitty bait.
Yeah, you have to put it in like a little case.
It's got to be on a high shelf or something.
Oh, they can get there. Yeah,
Well,
one of the things I did at my mom's is take in the cat house and remove everything off the lower shelves in there that might break. And I put a whole bunch of rocks in the shop that I liked, but I didn't want to bring them all the way home. If I'm just going to take them all the way back. So, but I put them in a tub just for me to look through. There's some duplicates there that I could probably get through. Plus, I washed a couple of them that are the really pretty agates. And my mom has a skylight and she has a metal shelf, and I put it on the top. So when you look up through the shelf, you can see the stones.
ooh, pretty.
Skylight comes through. Really pretty. Anyway, that was my 3.
Okay. Well, it's egg ornament time again. And these are buy it now, $3. Handmade by these little hands. Real eggs, not styrofoam or shell. I mean, artificial shells. I made these from my mother over a period of 30 years. And you select them by the number. I love this one. I did a series of these because I love the full wrap. So number 37 is a full wrap. And this is a pink and cream with extra pink ribbon and gold. And then I put these gold, or rather these little pink cloth roses. But then I also put little gold sparkles, see, on the edges of the roses. I love these because they're very, very sturdy.
Uh-oh.
So that one is number 37. The numbers are going to bounce around a little bit.
You froze for just a sec there, but you're good now.
Yeah, I know. Number 67. Look at this one.
Ooh,
Royal blue and gold. So I found
pretty.
this neat a wider braid, and then I put bugle beads, and then I put pearls, or not pearls, but beads. And look what I did to the cap. It's blue, blue, blue.
That looks royal.
Now, okay, here's an example. Again, these things are 30 years old. I just saw that this one has lost a little gold bead. Now, actually, I've got little gold beads, so I can replace the bead. But unfortunately, on most of these, I haven't made any for 14 years. When I moved, I got rid of all the little stuff, all the sequins and all the little beads and shit, because I wasn't going to use them anymore. So I don't have the stuff to do repairs. But the fact that they even did so well over some of them being, 20 some, 30 some years old is amazing. But I can replace the bead on that one. Then I had a series that I did with blue velvet. for Christmas. And this one is number 41. And so this is blue velvet. And then I got these silver snowflake sequins, and I put them on, and I used silver braid, and bugle beads, and just did them all up. So this one is very Christmassy. Then we have number 23. 23 is purple again. Purple velvet, and look at the starburst medallion. So here's the starburst medallion, and I've got sequins and little faux pearls. And of course I fancied up. I'd always try to fancy up the cap to make it have more interest. And that's number 23. Now this one I love, 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 love. This is number 11. So I painted it in this neat pink, and then I put sparkly over it. And then I had this neat, what is that? Gold trim, and I put that on, and then I had these jewels. And so I've got the clear jewels around the back, and I put the big pink one in the middle. I even got a little one on the bottom. Isn't that gorgeous? I call these my jewel color series, and I did a dozen various ones, all similar to this, for Mother 1 year. Then my last two, this one is number 38. And I just slathered the egg with glue and dipped it in seed beads, rolled it in seed beads, or sprinkled them on randomly. And then by hand, I added little gold beads. So the entire egg is nothing but randomly covered with the colored seed beads. 38. Now, this one is gorgeous. This is 79. And look what I did. The whole egg is covered with bugle beads, peacock and gold, with random shapes. Doesn't it look like mosaic stained glass? It's almost deco to me. I would just start gluing and just, I'd go one way and the other, and there was no design. I just created as I went. And so that's number 79. And that's my round.
That's your round.
Yeah.
Goodness. Okay, let's see what number I'm on. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, there it is. You gotta move me over. Here I am.
And then we'll start getting back to the jewelry.
Okay. Number 19. Now I've got some jewelry I'm going to bring, I think, a little later. This is Paddington Bear. And he's a $10 start. And Paddington Bear has Paddington Bear Limited Sears tag on him. He's 16 inches tall. So he originally came from Sears. You guys still have Sears?
Yes, we do.
I don't know if we have any open still or not. have to look.
Well, of course, the truth is it's in the mall. The mall's on the west end of town. I never go there. So I couldn't tell you if we currently have an open Sears store or not, but we used to.
Yeah, I know the one Sears that we had here, they're demolishing the mall. So I know that one
Oh,
isn't
well,
there.
as far as I know, the Sears at the mall is still open.
There's his little feet. It's in great shape. No bad smells or anything.
God forbid Paddington would have an odor.
Well, and this came from my mom's mother-in-law's collection, and she didn't smoke and didn't have pets near her dolls or anything. So anyway, yeah, had a bunch of dolls from there too. Where's that one go? Oh, it must be this one. Is that? No, that's not it. No. Gotta look and see what I put up next. Oh, Alfie. That's why I can't find it. Okay. The next one ready too. There we go. So number 20 is going to be Alfie. And it's a Anaco Creations. So it's still in the box. I don't think it's ever been displayed out of the box, because these normally get where you don't see their whiskers and different things. The whiskers get missing and stuff. So he's still in the styrofoam and the plastic bag. But that's
Oh, cute!
That's Alfie. He's a kitty cat with a stocking hat and a candy cane. He's got those cute little wire whiskers.
There was a movie back in the 70s, 60s with Michael Caine, Alfie. What's it all about, Alfie?
I know. Lacombe is on here. I know every time I say it, I think of that movie. It says 2002 Anaco Creations. These are very collectible. Looks like he's holding a little ornament in his tail. There's his little eyes.
He is just adorable.
Yeah, he is cute. And he is in wonderful condition, of course, because he's been in his box. And
just an adorable Christmas item to display.
Right. Well, and good gift too if you have somebody that's a cat lover. And likes a new ornament every year is kind of nice when you like to display them. I'm going to put him all back in here so he's safe and secure. Okay, he's going to go over here. There. Until I can finish straightening him around right. Okay, number 21 is going to be a paperweight. 21. And this is 2¼ inches tall with blue Millefiori. It has a Silvestri tag on the bottom.
Now on the camera it looks green, mint green.
It's very blue.
Okay.
Well, where's my thing? Let me see if I can put this here. Does that help?
Well, it still looks green, but I mean, that's why I asked. But it's gorgeous.
Yeah,
So it's
it's
like
like
baby blue?
kind of a little baby blue to a little bit darker than the baby blue, maybe.
Okay.
If I put it back here, we'll bring it forward too. Yeah, see, and it might be showing a little darker than it actually is. But it's a beautiful blue. And then the white with the Millefiori.
Mm-hmm. See, the
And
white looks like a color blue too. It doesn't look like white.
no, it's white. And it's Silvestri.
But it's gorgeous anyway.
Huh. And to see on my screen, it looks blue. But yeah, it looks a little darker than what it is. And I don't have a regular light. I don't know if this one helps at all. I don't think it does. Nope.
That just bounces off.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's my 3.
All right.
And I could take a picture of it and send it to somebody if they wanted to see the color. That helps. But anyway.
The joy of cameras.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, I don't know why my room feels like it's much darker than it normally is.
Well, I was hoping Noelle was here because I've gotten to that part where I have things that she usually likes. So, first off, buy it now, $8. This is so pretty. This is a 14 to 16 inch vintage rhinestone necklace. Look at this. Very delicate looking.
Very shiny.
Very shiny. I love the drop. Lobster claw with an extender. That's why it's a 14 to 16. It goes right up at the throat. Isn't that just gorgeous?
Oh, yeah. Well, and you could even make it longer if you wanted to with a little bit
Yes,
more.
you could very easily because you could add links on the end of the extender.
Yeah.
That would be real easy to do. But it's just a beautiful little delicate necklace. All right. Next, so I'm getting into my Namey brand stuff. Next is a Sarah Coventry. And I do love this one. It's a bracelet. And it's a wide panel, but look at it's gold tone. Look at the etching flower work on there. I'll take it off of that. Look at that. It's a vintage one. It's got a simple fold over clasp. And I'm looking for the branding on it. It's branded. Well, why is it I never can find it when I've got it up? But it's there it is. Right there. It says Sarah Coventry. There's the inside. It's a mesh. And look at that. Beautiful, beautiful bracelet. I actually have 2 of these. I just have one out. And guess what I have to go with it? Now, this is not Sarah Coventry. This is Monet. But look what it does. Let me get it flattened out. See the flowers on it? It's got roses. Same type of design. This one's got roses, so they go together beautifully. I've had it curled up in a bag, so it doesn't want to lay flat for me, but it will. It's a 17 inches. It's an etched collar necklace. There are the roses. Here on the back of the clasp. Up here, it says Monet. It's just a simple clasp like that. Just beautiful. It's kind of like a big herringbone kind of thing. Here's what the back looks like. And that's my 3.
Well, you say so. Let's see what number. There we go. All right. So is there anything anybody's looking for in particular?
Who's still here?
Yeah. Well, we've got 6 people, it says.
Okie dokie. Who's lurking?
Don't know. But thanks for being here. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Number 22. Number 22 is this kitty cat on a bucket with a mouse. And it's ceramic. It's got some blues and some grays. It's an $6 start. And it's George Good Company is who makes it. See the little mouse poking out underneath? I think it's just really sweet. And if you have any cat lovers, you know, it would be a good gift. I was trying to get some things that would make like good gifts, and got Christmas stuff, ornaments, and gift stuff. And this is just one I thought would be good. It has, this is like grays, and this is a light blue right here and here. And the little mouse is in a gray. It's the top of the kitty. It's in great shape. Ceramic. And that's number 22. 3 inches tall. Anybody wants that one? Number 23 is going to be an $8 start. And where's my number? There it is. Number 23. And it is this 10 3/4 inch Christmas tree
Oh, I remember those. Those are from the 60s. Used to fill them up with cookies, Christmas cookies.
and candies, and then they make all the colorful. Um,
Oh, we filled ours up with cookies.
well, you can also put um, jewelry and um, beads and candies and all sorts of things.
They're great for giving as a gift, like when Mother would, like as a hostess gift. When you go to take cookies, you put them in that. Now she made like you wouldn't put great big sugar cookies, but she made these
Oh,
little cookies.
shortbread cookies, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those type of cookies go great in here. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm taking a sticker off a mug.
Chocolate. Fill it up with Hershey Kisses.
Oh, yeah.
The colored ones.
Or jelly beans.
Oh, yeah. Well, usually you don't have jelly beans at Christmas.
Well, I have somebody that's a jelly bean fanatic.
Then they would be little deer dropping.
We do have some like that, and then they do have some that are different flavors for the holidays.
Oh, neat.
I got some that were for Halloween that had like.
And I forgot to tell you, thank you for the little bag of jelly beans. I ate everyone up and loved them.
Oh, yeah, that's what I got.
They were delicious. Well, just what I needed.
Well, you don't like stickers, so I was like, well, what else am I going to give her? I'm like, I'm going to send her candy.
You'll never go wrong with that.
It depends. I was hoping you liked jelly beans, but they were good flavors.
They were great flavors. I love that buttered popcorn. That was neat.
Yeah, that one was good. I was surprised I liked it.
It tasted like buttered popcorn.
Yeah.
Kettle corn.
Yeah, that's what it tasted like. It was good. Okay, so number 24, we're going to have a choice of mugs. Okay, number 24. So the first mug, and it's going to be $5 choice. And the first mug is this one with the kitty cat on it. They're normal mug size, you know. Here's the back side of it.
Oh, that's cute.
It's in good shape.
That would be the way I would draw things.
The second choice is called Gilmania, the Auditions. It's a Carlton Cards made in Thailand, from Cleveland, Ohio, but they made it in Thailand. And this is, I've fallen and I can't get up. Okay, next. It looks like they're pushing the people down the stairs.
Tripping them, yeah. Old people. They're all old people, and they're tripping them as they go down the stairs.
The back says, I fell down, damn it. Cut.
Cut. Oh,
it just made me laugh.
It's what's that commercial like for Lifeline or something or other?
I know.
Well, I'm calling it. I can't get up.
While I was at my mom's, Ed, her significant other, is 90 years old. So the VA gave him one of those buttons, and it works on Wi-Fi, but the Wi-Fi has to be a satellite that's up in the sky. Had to place it all over the house to figure out a place where it would even see it. The third choice is this leaning tree gift mug. And this one's in the box still. So it's a horse getting a smooch from a pup. And it says, no act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. And it's an Aesop. But the horse and the dog are on both sides of the mug. And it says made in Thailand on a sticker here. Has not been used. And it says on the box that it's dishwasher safe. But I'm not sure about that with, the transfer of the picture might fade. I don't know if you put it in the dishwasher. But this one's new in the box. So your choice
Some
would be
people
this.
never wash their mugs.
Oh my God. It was a fight to get Ed.
I bet he drinks his coffee black, right?
So yeah, and we have to make coffee, and everything is kind of a little bit of a production because he is a little on the picky side, which that's fine. I am too. But my mom is like, well, I'm going to wash your mug. Don't wash my mug.
No, serious black coffee drinkers will never wash their mug.
So it's a choice of one of these mugs, $5 choice. And mugs are great because you can stick, chocolate candy bars sticking out of here, or you can stick candy, the candies that are in sticks, or gum sticks in here, and it's a great gift for a coworker. You add a little bit of something
mix. You can put cocoa mix in it.
Yeah,
and then throw rain on it. And the
my
candy
mother-in-law would give us a little baggie with cocoa mix, marshmallows, and a candy cane, and that was snowman soup.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and she gave us a mug every year, and we don't drink coffee, and I barely drink tea, but it's okay. We like the mugs.
Well, you know what? I used to heat up my wine and drink hot wine, and that goes really good in a mug.
Oh yeah, you could do the mulled cider too. That's okay. We do the hot apple cider.
Yeah.
So okay, let me get this off of here. And if you want to reach me, here's my email. You can always send me an email. Let me know if there's anything you saw that you'd like. And let me get Randy up here. And there's her email.
Okay, continuing with the vintage brand names. So my next item is a really neat 15-inch vintage Coro leaf necklace in gold tone. Look at that. See the details in the leaves? Now this one is the hook, the loop and hook. So I'm guessing 60s. And the Coro is on, you can barely see it, but it's there. The Coro is on the hook. Now, because it's a hook, you could always add more loops on the end. You could move that little dangle ball. You could add more. You could add an extender if you wanted on it. I think that's gorgeous. Now, to keep it company, because, a woman should have a variety of things, so necklace, pin, earrings. So then my next item is a 1960s crown Tafari. This is a berry and laurel leaf pin in a matte gold. And it's got there's the little cartouche. And it is definitely a crown Tafari, because I get my magnifying out to confirm that. And it goes like this. Now, this one did not belong to my mother. I acquired it in a lot of jewelry. But look at how this is made with the matte finish and the little sort of little raised dot things. Because what I've got that was my mother's is from the 1960s. Again, labeled Crown Tafari. These are clip-on earrings that were my mother's. And don't they go with that pin? Look at how well they go. She could have worn them together. And here's the back. There's the Crown Tafari on there. There. Okay, that's how the back is. Now, I remember her wearing these. And that's my 3.
I don't have anything else up yet, so you have to go again.
Oh, that's okay. I can keep going. That's all right.
Oh, good. I knew you could.
You did, huh?
Had a feeling.
Okay.
That's good.
So now I've got something a little different. It's a choice. Now, how many of you have a favorite spray perfume, right? And you wish you could, I mean, you can't carry the whole blasted perfume bottle around in your purse, can you? So you'd have to buy another little bottle of the same perfume, which can be pricey depending on what it costs. But what I've got is a choice of 3 colors. And what this is a little portable atomizer. So down at the bottom, so what you do is you take the little push button cappy thingy off the top of your perfume bottle, and you put this down on it and hold it down, and you watch it in the window as it fills up. Then when it's done, you take it off, put your little cappy back on, and then here is your little atomizer ready to put in your purse and carry your favorite fragrance with you. Now you've got your choice of, what is this? Gold, black, or rose pink. Aren't they just the cleverest things? I got these as a Christmas present for my daughter-in-law, and she dumped my son, so meh, she didn't get them.
Ugh.
So I'm making them available to you guys. They're wonderful things to have. I don't have a need to carry fragrance with me in a purse, but a lot of people do. So I brought them out just in case anybody would be interested in them. I originally got them as a set of 3 because, you know, you have different fragrances. But they're just so neat. Okay. Moving right along. Ooh, this is pretty. Ah, so, okay. So, another brand name. This is J. Crew. And this is 27 inches long. And it's blue plastic with kind of like a brown in the middle. But then it's got these little balls with rhinestones. And I've replaced one rhinestone. They're all there. Isn't it gorgeous? Look at the blue. And there's your J. Crew tag. And I believe that's their signature clasp. Isn't that a neat necklace? Any interest? But wait, there's more. This is so delicate and beautiful. Another brand name. Get it on here. This one is this is a 16-inch Monet. And it's this teeny little pale blue rhinestone necklace. And look at how it's put together. It is branded. It's got the tag. Isn't that lovely? Here's our little tag. It says Monet. But look at how delicate this is. All the stones are there. They're kind of like it looks like a little, they look like Swiss blue color, but they're glass, they're CZs. But there you can see the blue. And it's just a gorgeous, delicate, this is an excellent necklace for a young girl. Even though it's a vintage name, but it's a beautiful, delicate necklace. I know the younger girls really like the delicate jewelry, and this is so delicate. It's lovely. You want me to keep going?
Yeah, one more.
Okay, I can do that. Ah, okay. This one I love. Staying with the brand name. And so this one is a starting bid of 10. And I know you know the name. Everybody knows it. You recognize that. Better recognize that. Charming Charlie. Look at this delicate chain. Long chain. It's 29 inches. And look at what is on the end. Come on, tassel, hang straight. Look at that. But look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It reminds me of Morocco, the Middle East. Isn't that neat? All stones are there.
It's neat.
Charming Charlie, and I think when they put that extra rhinestone in the Charming Charlie thing, that's a special, like an upgrade of their brand. I think that's gorgeous. I would so wear that. But wait, there's more. Then this is a 7 3/4 Monet CZ bangle, hinged bangle. Channel set CZs. Is it hinged? No, I'm wrong. It's not hinged. But oval is very easy to get on. Look at that. Now let me find my little sign inside. Can you see? There's the right there. There's the Monet. I didn't know they made things like this. And then my last item, then for the round that never ends. I've got another pin. Another crown Trafari. And this is a silver tone. I guess it's like grapes.
Oh,
It's
that's
leaves with beautiful rhinestones. And a branch. And let's see, where's my mark? Oh, it's down. It's down in there. And I had to get the magnifying glass out, but it's definitely got the crown over the Trafari. So I guess it's like grapes. Isn't that pretty? Now, it's not real big, but it's a beautiful scatter pin. All right. Back
okay.
to me.
Help. All right. I have something I'm not sure what is. And it is.
Well, let's make something up.
It does have a signature on it, and it does say it's 925. It's this
Ooh.
butterfly brooch.
That
It
is.
says Laria and 925 silver.
Yeah, that looks like silver. I've seen that kind of thing before.
Let me get my white paper. It does say 925 in there, and it looks like Laria. It's hard for me to see what I'm doing when I put this thing up. I had a piece that was cut partially, and that one worked out pretty good, but
Yeah, can't read it, but you can see that there's a mark there.
yeah. Okay. And I have it at the start of 35. I saw
That's
one
beautiful.
like it. Somebody's asking a whole lot more for it.
That could easily be like from the 40s.
Well, and they said it, said it was a designer that did it.
And
That
it could be, but
designed it, but I don't know. But yeah, I mean, look at that filigree. I just love it. Another one of those. I'm going to have to take really good pictures and then put it up and list it for half of what the other person has about, honestly. Let's see what I get. I'm not sure she has who actually did it right, but she may have the designer,
Okay.
and that may be the company. I don't know.
I'm looking. I'm on eBay. Okay. Oh gosh. There's a puffy heart sterling and jade, and it's like almost $200.
Well, they have us, but she's just asking, and it's not eBay; it's one of the others, and she was asking 125.
Oh my god. Well, anyway, there's
I
an
thought,
Ilaria, and her stuff
oh,
is
that could be. There's might be something right before the L. I don't know.
oh ha 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 ha.
Uh,
Okay.
I'll have to do more research on that one. But this one is
On that butterfly,
Silvertone.
yeah. It's Ilaria, and boy is her stuff pricey. Woo!
Well, and they said something like the designer might be Val St. John.
I didn't get that far. I just found pieces.
This one has little rhinestones. It's 2 inches long. Silvertone. I don't see that it's marked. Here's the back. But I do think it's rather pretty, and it's
Oh,
very
it's lovely.
sparkly. Very sparkly. And I just have a $10 start on this one. Okay. And then that's why when I do jewelry on the fly, I don't really like doing jewelry on the fly. Because I start looking it up and I go through a rabbit hole and it's like, oh my gosh. Okay. This is number 27. Oh, didn't even have my numbers up for these guys. See, I was so shaken by that one. Okay. Number 27 is a necklace. And it's got an extender, so it might be a 16 to an 18.
Ooh, pretty.
There's how it goes. Let's see, I'm pretty there. So we say we can wear it on our hair, right?
Yeah, it makes great headpiece.
Yeah, I like all the little danglies. I've got one piece that's going up here. Let me get that.
Doesn't it always want to do
Go.
that?
Yeah, I know. There we go. I think I got it. I think these pieces right here with those little seed beads is kind of neat.
Oh, now I see the detail. Oh, yeah. You know, you could take the dangly things off and it would be very Victorian looking to me.
Yeah, well, I think the whole thing is just
But
really
it's
cool.
adorable.
Let me show the back of it. I'm wondering if this maybe had one of those like makers tags on it, and
You never know, because
because it's
people
not
take
marked
dangles,
anywhere.
they get lost or they get,
And it's a lobster clasp.
So we know that it was at least in the 80s.
Yeah.
Because the end of the 80s is when they switched, beginning of 90s is when they switched over from the spring ring to the lobster claw.
Oh.
Definitely 90s for lobster claw. That looks
Yeah,
like it would be 90s.
I just thought it was really, really pretty. And with the flowers and the other detail.
Unless the clasp was changed. But
Doesn't appear to have been, but it could have been easily done. But to me, it looks like
it
an
is.
original to the piece, I would think.
The extender looks like a more modern extender.
Yeah. But I just like that. And
Spring
okay,
Break used to use a smaller chain for their extenders.
when I was a teenager with my mom and her friend and my friend, we took belly dancing classes, and that's what it
Oh,
kind of
neat.
reminded me
Yeah,
of.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, how I would have loved to have taken that.
Eh, I wish we could have afforded to take it longer, but okay. And that's my three. Did you have
Okay.
anything else?
This is going to be my last round.
Okay.
So, keeping with some name brand, this is a really lovely Liz Claiborne bracelet. Now these are not, they're cool, but I think they're like an enamel. Here's what the inside looks like. See, they're like an enameled. So they're cool, but they're not real stones. And then let me find it there. Here is her, there's the cursive LC for Liz Claiborne. But it's just a nice basic lid. It's a 7-inch. I think it was supposed to mimic real stones, but it's a really nice basic bracelet. But now I have a sterling bracelet. Now this has got, okay, so the clasp is sterling. The wire it's on is sterling. Then it has these pink crystal beads. Then it has these little loops and these little sort of rounded squares. Those are sterling. So everything but the crystal beads is sterling. And this is a 7 1/4. It's a toggle, which is sterling. I tested everything. I had toyed with, I was going to replace the squared beads. I was going to replace them with pearls. But I decided I'll just sell this as I received it. I do like those squared beads. I think they're really beautiful. So if you want a really nice silver bracelet or want to give one, here's an excellent with a lot of silver in it. But it's still kind of modern looking. And then my last item, you gotta do it, okay? Sometimes you gotta just come back with stuff. So, anybody recognize the bag? Juicy Couture. I've got a 17-inch double heart rhinestone Juicy Couture necklace. Now this is an older one. They don't put that double heart out like that anymore. Here's the back. personally, they're not my cup of tea, but I understand there's a lot of people that are nuts over juicy. They're just not watching tonight, are they? And
Not sure.
that's
Not
my
sure
dream.
who's watching tonight.
Ah. And of course, it comes with the bag. A lot of people keep the bag, but that's part of the whole thing is getting that bag too.
Okay. Well, give me just a minute. Why don't you talk about where you're going to be next, and I'll get my next one.
Oh, all righty. Well, I ship from the middle of Missouri. So that means shipping's a little cheaper because I'm not going across the entire United States. I'm only going through half of it. I do my invoicing through PayPal. I do my pirate ship through, my shipping through pirate ship. Now, in case you don't know, you don't have to have a PayPal account to use PayPal. PayPal is just the system we use to do our invoicing, and they accept credit cards and debit cards in there as well. They is also a way to set up payments for bigger purchases along the way. So next week, I'm going to be a busy, busy girl. So next week I will be on with the two old guys in at 5 o'clock Eastern with their Friends Selling with Friends. Then I'm going to be with Rita, the booted chick. And on the same day, on Tuesday, but I'll be at 7 p.m. in the evening Central Time. Then Wednesday, I'll be with Johnny on Johnny's Hump Day auction, and that starts around noon Central. And then I'll be back here with Becky on Thursday, the 12th. And then so far, my next schedule is the 17th. Now, anything purchased next week is pretty well guaranteed to, well, give or take, but should be able to make it in time for Christmas. And that's what I'm up to. Are we still there, Becky? It got quiet.
No, I'm muted. Why would I
Oh,
still
okay.
be here? I'm just pulling one more thing over. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out where he is. Little frozen guy. Huh. Trying to find my guy, and I don't know where he is. Well, I guess I'm just going to show what I have other than this. So I'm trying to find him real quick, and he just doesn't want to come out of here. Because I have a frozen guy. And I was just going to show him, but he doesn't want to be seen. Okay, let's switch me over. I'm going to take the starting bit off. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for your patience. Usually I like to be a little more put together than tonight, but that's the way it goes some nights. So number 28. Yes, let's see. Number 28 is a start. Write the price down on here. Let's make sure. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's it. There. Number 28 is a start of $15. And it is for this Matryoshka or nesting doll. This one does have a slight bit of paint loss. Right there, you can see a little paint loss right there. It does have the 5 dolls inside. There's the bottom. Goodness. There's the second one. Nice little scene. I guess since it takes me a little time to get these apart, it's a good thing I didn't find the other one, right? There's number 3. And number 4. And then here's the last little guy. So it comes with all 5. And it's just $15 start. And how's everybody doing tonight? You doing okay? Getting tired? Now it's 10 o'clock here. So it's 11 where Randy is, right? It's 11 there. And that's what she looks like. The scene down below. Like I said, she does have a little bit of paint loss right here and there. You can barely see that. Here she is. That's how tall she is. Okay. Don't see anybody interested in her. And if you decide later that you would like an item, you can go ahead and email either Randy or I. And let me see here. Number 30 is a choice of paperweights. That's what took me so long, as I was doing a choice. You know how that happens. It's a little bit more to add to my spreadsheet. Okay, so the first paperweight has some small flea bites that I saw, but this is Millefiori paperweight. And it's choice of paperweight for $15. There's the bottom. See if I can tell where the... Let's see. I don't even think you're going to be able to see the little tiny flea bite. It's right there. Ah, there it shows it. Right there. But it's really pretty. That's first choice. The second choice is in great shape. This is an iridescent glass snail shell looking cone shape with real iridescent glass. And somebody's put a little felt on the bottom. And the next one is this round one. And it has looks like a little starfish or flower like in the bottom. Then it comes up with these beautiful bubbles and the green. It's the bottom of that. Next one is Mark Dynasty Gallery. And did see a scuff on this one. Right there. Scuff right there. This one has lines, blue swirl through it. It's a little easier to see that way. And they have colors by the bubbles. That one. And the last choice is got some purple and yellow in the glass. And there's the bottom. Okay, and that would be the choices. And that's my last item. Hi, Randy. Were you hiding? You're muted. Oh, no.
I was busy looking up that lady. Was her name in a circle?
Yeah, it was like
an oval.
Yeah.
Okay. They weren't good pictures, but her name was in the oval. So it could be that one in big box.
Well, I'll look her up. Thanks. All right, and we'll have the show again on next Thursday, and I'll be bringing some more Christmas stuff. I started to. This is what I do. I put things up here, and then I look it up, and I'm like, "Oh, I can't bring that one. They're too pricey." Like, oh my goodness! And it's like everything I touched tonight was like that.
Oh my, they are special.
They're Mercury ornaments, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I looked at what brand they were, and I was like, holy heck. Then I had some creamers I was thinking about. This one's Hall. This one's like blue willow looking.
That looks oriental.
Japan. Yeah. So if anybody has anything they're looking for in particular, let us know, because I have a whole bunch.
I didn't bring this.
Oh yeah,
I've got
it's a nice crystal.
Going to grandma's stuff, and I've got a big, beautiful cut crystal or pressed glass bowl. Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah. Well, and I found this
Put a big
too.
bowl of salad in that. Ooh, that party.
Yeah, that one. And then I had this. I don't know what this is. This is heavy. So I want to look it up to see what it is.
Ooh.
It's not real huge, but it's
nice
pretty.
bud vase.
Yeah, it's real pretty.
That's heavy enough that you could put roses in it.
Oh yeah, it is. But like I said, I was going through 6 or 8 boxes just trying to pull different things, and what I pulled was like, some of it was like, oh my gosh, and then some of it was like just real cute, like this little bird.
Oh yeah,
little bird planter. I don't know. He's kind of cute. It's like a red clay. But you have to look things up. Oh, and I had the Yadro Bell over there. I had a clear one too. It's got a label on it. So I got to figure that out. But yeah, and if anybody has anything they're looking for in particular, if you're looking for a present for somebody and, you can't find it anywhere else, reach out to us. We may just have it. You never know. And I'm going to be on Aaron Proctor's show on Saturday. And his show is 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern. And then back here Thursday with Randy. So we look forward to seeing you guys. And I don't know who all's here, but I hope you have
quiet lurkers.
I know. I hope you have a very good evening, and I hope you have
a good
dreams.
weekend. Stay warm.
Yeah, and if there's anything we can help you with, let us know.
And if for those that rewatch, hey Lou, but that's okay, Lou. And if any of you who rewatch, just send me an email and tell me the item. Usually, you can describe it and I'll know exactly what you're talking about.
And
So
I have
just
an item for Lou
communicate
that
with us and we'll be glad to take care of you.
I have an item for Lou that can be shipped out, but it's just one single pin. So I didn't know if she wanted to build a little box, but kind of I usually do that. But I'll email her later, so let her know.
Well, since the time change, I have been more tired at night.
Yeah. Well, and
even though we usually gain an hour. I mean, we
yeah.
gain an extra hour, so it shouldn't work that way.
Well, sweet dreams
Thank
to you
you so much for
too.
being here, Lou. See you in other chats.
Yeah. And my husband, it was 77 here today. I opened slid the windows open and just let it kind of air out. He's like, "Why do you have everything open when he got home?" And he's like, "I'll bet he has the windows closed and the heater going in there." He's acclimatized to working in 100
Thank you for
degrees.
coming, Marianne. Have a good night.
Marianne. Have a good night. So anyway, good night, everybody. I'm so happy you found us. And if you need anything, let us know. And good night.
I get to go see what damage the kittens have done out there.